Hello and welcome back to another episode of Empty Attic of Our Minds podcast, coming to you yet again from video here on out.
What's
Got a
good? What up, everybody?
nice, easy one, yeah. Can point it out a little more easily now because it's one single shot and me not sloppily editing it together. Actually, that wasn't me. Don't blame me. So that's Sharky,
What up?
fresh from the Alps. He went on a skiing excursion, I guess.
Basically.
Sponsored by Tiger Woods based on the hat. And Empty Attic of Our Minds. He's taking us global.
Yeah, show off the shirt, dude.
Give him
There
a
it
shimmy,
is.
give him a shake.
You like that?
Ooh.
It was a Christmas gift.
Dump them
Or
out.
was it a birthday?
Birthday.
Birthday gift.
Birthday, yeah. And next to him is
No.
Joe. Was it?
It was
Cheers,
Christmas.
everyone.
It was
Yeah.
Christmas.
It was Christmas. Because I remember I opened it up in front of her family. Yeah.
Oh,
Christmas
that's cool.
gift,
And they're like,
I
what's
mean,
that?
They're a
Yeah.
week apart, so
Yeah.
whatever.
Mhm.
What's going on, everyone?
Oh, not much. I am excited to dive into this specific segment.
Yeah, I gotta pull up my notes.
It's something I would say we all know quite well.
Yep.
Back when Joe and I were living together in Whitewater, Sharky would come over for our family South Park viewings every Wednesday night when they would come out.
Yep.
Sometimes it would be after they came out, but not to worry. We recorded them and all other South Park that was ever played on TV, taking up about 60% of our DVR.
Yeah,
give or
that
take.
DirecTV DVR was full of South Parks, SpongeBob,
Yeah, buddy.
and
Only
Who
seasons
the
one
hell
through
paid for
6.
DVR there?
we got it
We
with
got-
the package or something, I think.
So
Nice.
we got it.
Yeah.
We got it like right as the NFL season was starting. So the
Okay.
first year we
Yeah.
got the full Sunday ticket, and then canceled it right when the playoffs started.
Yeah.
And then they decided that very next year to be dicks and not let us get isolated red zone or whatever.
What was that one? God, it's a classic football movie about race that we always watched.
Fuck.
Remember the Titans.
Remember the
Yeah.
Titans.
How
We had that in our DVR too. Those three things.
we had that one stored on DVR. We didn't need to because it was always playing anyway. But we stored it on DVR to mess with our roommate Bailey, who got really triggered because we just kept playing it. Like one time, my favorite prank ever was when he'd be watching something on TV, like pause it, leave the room for some reason. I would switch it over to Remember the Titans and hide the remote. He would get real upset.
Or where you'd be watching TV in the living room and he would turn off all the lights, turn off the TV,
Open all the
and
windows.
walk out. And I was sitting there just stunned. Like, did he not just see I was watching all this shit? I'm like, yo, I was fucking watching that, man. God damn it. And it wasn't even that football movie either.
Remember the Titans.
Remember the Titans. Thank you. I can't
Jesus.
remember. Sorry, I'm really
Anywho.
fixated on this segment right now.
Yeah. Anywho, what the segment is our top 3 South Park episodes.
Yep.
We love South Park. I've kind of fallen off of it in the recent years, but that's because I don't have cable and I'm lazy. But
Sail the seas, man. Pirate.
Like I
I'll
said,
give
I'm
you my
lazy.
HBO login.
Hell yeah.
Remind me to do that before I leave.
Sweet. No, I have seen episodes over at
Okay.
Bister's house and stuff. But yeah, we're gonna do top 3. Who is gonna start this one out?
I will.
All right,
Because y'all not going to take the good ones. Oh, I don't even
What
know
are you
what's-
talking about?
I'm not worried.
All mine are good.
yeah.
I got 9 on my list
I
just
just
in
don't wanna,
case.
We'll probably make this longer than 3. We'll probably keep going well after we're done with our top 3s, and these are like arbitrary 3s.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
Can't even decide between the 4 you
know.
have.
I got 6 actually, but we're gonna start off with the Butters Magic Goo episode,
Oh,
the sarcastic ball.
sarcastic.
Oh
That's a
man,
good
that
one.
episode is absolutely fucking hilarious.
Fuck!
The whole time. This is just Randy. If y'all not probably familiar with it, but if you're familiar with any of the characters, Randy's just like being sarcastic the whole fucking time. They turn football into this game that will probably be accepted in 2023 now.
Oh, they probably shouldn't hit each other then.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
right. They shouldn't.
They shouldn't
Oh,
even
what?
they should hug and give kisses.
Oh, why don't we just put them in tutus and have them compliment each other the whole time? Oh.
So the biggest thing in that episode was that part, and then
Klugu?
the Butters Goo Magic Goo.
Yeah.
So he was basically having wet dreams, and then the dad didn't want to let him know like what that actually was, so he just called it Magic Goo, and eventually he start giving it to his teammates because it makes them all tingly inside. And then they put it on the shelves at stores and had fucking NFL players advertising it.
Tom Brady.
Dad,
was
it
Tom-
happened
yeah.
again.
Tom Brady was just chugging Butter's jizz.
Yeah, and then at the end of the episode, at the very end, it was like people were tasting it. It was like, this is cum, and it just ends. It just ends. So I don't know. You gotta watch it. I think that's one of my favorite ones. That one
Strong.
has me laughing throughout the whole thing.
Very strong choice,
A
Charlie.
lot of my picks revolve around Butters, Cartman, or Randy.
Yep.
As they mostly should.
Yeah.
They carried they carried the fucking show, really.
They're the top 3.
So, following the theme of Butters there, I forgot, I don't know the title of this one, but it's Butters Bitches,
Oh yeah.
Where he's a
Butter's
pimp.
bottom bitch.
Bottom
Yep, the
Bitch.
bottom
Yeah,
bitch
thank you.
episode. That is a good one.
And my favorite scene, actually, I should say there's two. One when he comes home from the pimp convention and he yells at his parents. They're like, "Where have you been?" He goes, starts fucking yelling back at him, talking shit. Do you know what I am saying?
Do you know what I'm saying?
And then when he's in class and he's like running his like kissing pimp game like around the whole school, and he's like whispering to Wendy, Wendy, bitches be selling kisses on the playground.
Yeah.
You want to make some motherfucking
Wanna
money?
make some motherfucking money?
And then
I know what you were saying.
Mr.
You don't
Garrison?
have to ask.
Butters, do you have something to say? All these bitches be kissing fellers. Like he just spits
Yeah.
it out right away. Kissing fellers when they could be making some motherfucking goddamn money.
Just the
I like he was
sweetest
like,
little
take a
kid.
knee, bitches, take a
Yeah.
knee.
That's another stormy cloud for you. Oh my god.
That's a powerful one. Good call. Very good call.
That's not the no, that's a different. Oh my god, I just thought of a really good one. Okay,
Yeah, that might be on my list. If
yeah, I bet it is.
You know what? I'm gonna keep. This isn't even on my list. You can check it later. But I thought about this. Going along with the Butters theme is Butters' very own episode.
It's me, Butters.
Everyone knows about Butters. That's me. That one where Butters is. It's all about like Butters' parents' anniversary or whatever, and he's trying to find out what his
Oh
dad's
my
getting his
God,
mom,
the
and it
dad.
turns out
Oh.
his dad's going to the gay bathhouses.
Fuck.
His mom goes crazy, tries to kill him. They become friends with O.J. Simpson and a bunch of other people who got away with murder.
Why didn't I think of that
I
one?
can't see why Dad's down there wrestling fellas.
One of us.
Sometimes he
One
takes.
of us.
Sometimes he takes two on at a time.
Yeah, Investigator Butters or whatever he is.
Inspector Butters.
Inspector Butters.
Inspector Butters is thorough.
Oh my god, he had pictures and everything.
Yeah, and then,
She
yeah.
was painting the walls, everything clean.
She went
Clean.
nuts.
Must kill. Clean.
Drowns Butters in the trunk of the car.
Yeah. And then when he gets back, they just all come clean in front of the police, and he's like, "Wow, oh, you guys are really
It
gonna
wasn't
make fun of
some Puerto Rican guy. Oh my god.
Oh man, but
They,
yeah,
they
that's
get away with absolute everything on that show.
Fuck,
They
I just
don't give
forgot
a
it. I
shit.
thought about another one.
if you make them animated 8th graders, you can just do and say whatever. For example, my next one
Fourth
is
graders.
fourth graders, 8-year-olds, whatever.
There you go.
But anywho, my next one is Scott Tenorman Must Die.
Oh yeah, that's
A classic episode
That is a classic,
with my very, very favorite opening of any South Park of Cartman rolling down the street all high on his tricycle, like, hitty, how's it going, guys? And then he proceeds to tell the people that he bought pubes.
I got my first pubes. Look.
And he spends the whole episode trying to get back at Scott Tenorman, and he just can't do it. So he eventually tricks Scott Tenorman to get his parents to go rescue a pony on a redneck's lawn, who shoots him. He then steals the bodies, cooks them up into a chili that he feeds him at a ChiliCon carnival, where Scott was going to feed him more pubes. But he instead fed him his parents and got him to cry in front of his favorite band, Korn, who thought he, or someone
he was
else.
tasting his tears.
Yeah.
That shit was sick.
Tears taste so
So tasty.
You know what, guys? I think it's safe to say we should never mess with Cartman ever again.
Yeah, that motherfucker's sick.
Yep. So yeah, that's my number 2.
All right. Against judgment, I'm gonna not pick a Butters one because we've picked a lot of them already. But I'm gonna pick the. It's kind of a wild card, but the Black Friday one, where they're all trying to get the Xbox or PlayStations,
Oh, yeah.
and they have like Game of Thrones talks in
Even a
the
trilogy.
gardens, and they just get that old guy just to yell at him all the time, like, "Get out of my goddamn garden!"
He was
He's-
just here yesterday telling somebody else that he was going to portray him.
Yeah, he
Well,
just
he
sells
does-
them out.
He's lying.
He sells them out.
He's
All
like,
he
mind
does
your
is-
fucking business. He's like, you're in my fucking yard.
Get out of my garden.
All he does is come here and talk about betrayal.
Oh my god. And it was so funny, but now actually finally finishing Game of Thrones, it's so fucking true. They talk, they have those side talks, those walks in the garden all the fucking time. And immediately the first thing I thought of, obviously, was South Park. And then was it that guy with the patched eye? Like they made
Oh,
him
yeah.
out to see like he was this hardo who lost an eye of like a Black Friday war, and they
he dies.
Yeah,
and
just
then
like
they
that.
just
gives it to
rips off the
Randy.
patch, gives it to Randy. Yeah.
The classic, just straight scar down the center of the eye.
Yeah, that one was a good one. That was kind of a wild card, but
All right.
still had its moments.
All right, this is my second one, and I think this is really funny. I think y'all probably all have this on you, but the Crack Baby Association.
Oh,
Wow, I actually
Crack
did not.
Baby Basketball Association.
Oh
That's
my
a
God.
good
The
one.
Crack Baby Association is absolutely ridiculous. It starts off the episode by, I think, Kyle or somebody just going to help out like babies born addicted to drugs and crack and shit, and then he just sees like he's like volunteering or whatever to spend time with him. And then as he's leaving the hospital, he sees Eric or Cartman leaving the hospital too. And like he's a dick. Like he would never be there helping out. So he's like already on to him. He's just like
Oh,
chasing
yeah.
him down. Remember he was like, Cartman? He was just looking at him at the elevator.
Oh, yeah.
Follows him to a headquarters where he's employed Butters, fucking Kenny,
Butters
Craig.
freaks out. Remember,
Yeah.
Butters freaks out when Kyle walks in and like
yeah, Clyde
yells.
maybe or whatever. I don't know what other characters, but they were all in Token. I think was in on it. Yeah, I think he provided the camcorder or some shit. I
He
don't know.
always works with Token. It's
Yeah.
funny as hell. He's just roasting him the whole time, but he's just his employee.
Tolkien.
Yeah. So
Tolkien. God.
yeah, basically the whole thing
good one.
was they put crack in a basketball and made the babies fight over it and recorded it and put it on YouTube. And he was trying to sell it to fucking like ESPN or some shit the whole episode and trying to figure out how he could get away with not paying the parents or paying the babies anything. So he went to a fucking college. He was just
University of Colorado.
yeah, University of Colorado, and he's just going,
Just like Colonel
how do you
Sanders.
get away with paying your student athletes?
No, he says slaves, and then the
Yeah.
guy goes, slaves.
Shit, my mic's all messed up.
You mean student athletes? Ah, yes, sir. Student athletes. That was a good one.
I never thought about calling them student athletes.
So how much for the whites and how much for the blacks?
Yeah. Yeah, that episode is absolutely ridiculous.
That was a good one. Was that the one you thought of when we were like,
no, I
oh,
forgot the one
Okay.
that quick, but no, that was a good one. I just liked when he was like trying to bring Kyle in on the fucking like the scheme. Like Butters was singing. Wait, what was he singing? He was like singing a song in the background. I think it was
he's got many songs. Most of them go like, Lou, Lou, Lou. And
no, he
No,
was
no,
singing
he
like
sang,
a
like, an
popular,
actual
yeah,
song,
like an
yeah.
actual like song.
Kind of like there's an episode
The
where
Katy Perry song? Is that when they're in their club and they're all like meeting? And he's
yeah,
up on
yeah,
stage?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Or no, not Katy Perry. Oh, ma.
Oh, but yeah, Poker Face.
Poker
Oh, they do
Face.
that in
Yeah.
a couple episodes.
Yeah.
Then. They do that in the Wailing one too, where
Yeah.
Cartman's
Or wait.
just in the background the whole
It
time.
might not be Poker
No,
Face.
Poker Face was Cartman.
Yeah.
It was probably Lady Gaga.
What the
though.
fuck is that episode, man? I mean, what's the song? Oh, I gotta know.
Pull it up.
I want to. Shit was
Fuck,
hilarious.
that episode kind of reminds me of the Redskins episode where the Washington football
Oh
team.
yeah.
It's kind of like the same shit going on, but
Swipe. Is that your next pick?
no, that's not.
Okay.
But
That was
that's what it
on mine.
reminds me
That's
of.
a good one.
That
That's
was
a
a-
good
Well, I
one.
mean,
That was the Go Fund Yourself.
Oh yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that's the Go Fund
Well, yeah, I
Yourself
think you got
episode.
another pick if
You
that's gonna be
got-
your next pick. But
Oh yeah, he does have two
Um,
now. You guys, I came up with the best name.
he just draws a dick on the logo and calls it his.
He
Because
said, we making a company doing absolutely nothing. They just fucking raise a shit ton of money. Oh, here it is. Okay,
They do nothing, and it's cool.
Put it into the mic.
I will. Let's see.
Oh, no
ads.
free ads.
Prices rise.
Fuck you. God damn it.
I like that commercial though. That was
No,
pretty
when
funny.
you were originally talking to me or talking about the episode, we both like thought of that episode. I was thinking of the Butters and Cartman Chinaman episode where they go to like PF Chang's. And,
Oh, the China problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, where Cartman's just having dreams about the 2008 Olympics opening ceremony. Oh wait, don't play the audio. That we could get taken down for that. We don't have copyright. I'll mute it.
Okay. I just want to know what song it is.
It might not be South Park, so.
Oh, it's the Will I Am. I got that boom boom pound.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yes.
me jacking my style.
Oh man.
God, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a great
Look,
that was
right,
worth
right
looking
under the fucking
Student athletes.
Yeah.
Colonel Sanders fucking
Oh
Cartman.
my god. How much for your student athletes?
God.
Oh my god.
What's your
My
your other
third.
one?
Okay, third. Well, it was gonna be Go Fund Yourself, but I think I got a better one in here.
That's
There's plenty out
Fair.
there.
Oh, dude, that's hard. Okay. I'll do an honorable mention. It's gonna be the reverse cowgirl episode where where Clyde forgot to put down the toilet seat
oh
and he kills
God.
his mom.
fuck me a ghost.
TSA.
Yeah, and then they put a fucking like now you gotta wear a seatbelt on the fucking toilet.
The dude's just jerking off in the camera, watching everybody on the in the bathroom. That's passion of American freedom.
Just
Telling you
need to
guys.
check inside your asshole. You're a big boy.
Woo,
big
woo. They open his window, climb up a ladder,
He's
and
like, this
give him a
is
ticket.
13, so, oh.
So you're not wearing your safety belt, sir. Might fall in. Not gonna fall in. I'm not a chick.
That's a good one.
I love how it ends with him like purposely putting the seat back up too.
Yeah.
Oh fuck me a ghost.
Why would I have you sit that way so you have to stand up, turn around, and look at your Sir Harrington?
I told you. And this was also this comes back to Butter too, because he's the
Yeah.
only one who's been using
Yeah,
the
he's
toilet
like-
right the whole time.
Yeah, so in this episode, they explain how the toilet, when you use the toilet, you're not supposed to sit on it how we normally sit. You sit facing the back of it so you can, like, do activities on the
Do-
fucking thing.
Work and eat on
Yeah,
shit
work
on the
and eat,
tank.
Yeah,
Yeah.
put your coffee on it and shit. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, that was a funny episode.
That's a good one.
That's a good choice.
Yep.
God. I might have to go back to Butters.
Hard not to.
I know. I'm gonna do the VR one
Oh,
where,
the Vinda
Oh.
loop.
yep, where Cartman's in his ear gave him a fake thing that resembles a VR, and Butters actually thinks it's VR. He goes into his parents' house. His face is like all like, he's like, oh wow, this is really realistic. And then his dad, Butters, oh hi dad, and then he just socks him. This one's for all the times you grounded me, and he
Just
punches him right in the nuts.
Fucking nuts. Yeah, that was crazy.
And then later on, he thinks it's like Grand Theft Auto, and he like jacks a car. He sees a hooker, and he goes, "Oh, I'm gonna steal all her money!" And then, the hooker stabbed me. Up.
Kinda tired.
It's,
kinda-
it's getting
I'm
warm.
getting tired. Yeah, it's getting warm. Butters, get back to the access point.
Oh yeah, Cartman just goes to the hospital and still convinces him he's in the game. What did I tell you, Butters?
Oh, god damn it. Yeah, I got a bunch for honorable mention, but that one I had to go with just because of the sheer context of like VR, and it's pretty hilarious when you actually use VR, and that was again one of the first things I thought about was relation to that episode, and even just the gestures that they have them doing when they're in the VR and they look
Yeah.
like their
Look
face is
crazy.
all like
Yeah.
round and big looking around. But
Oh yeah.
yeah, how about you, Danny? What's your last?
My last one, which also not on my list that I made up, but I thought about it because we haven't done a real good Randy episode yet.
Oh yeah.
I have a couple
fine.
on here, but
And this one has a
couldn't-
whole lot of elements to it, so strap in, boys. You're going to remember this fondly. It's with apologies to Jesse Jackson.
Oh God.
When Randy says
what I
the
have
N-word.
here.
Oh yeah, when Randy says the N-word on Wheel of Fortune. Like, still the funniest scene of that whole episode
That was
is like
so bad.
when he's like, I know it, but I don't think. And the guy and
From the camera?
and the cameraman
Yeah,
just like
he's like-
creeps up.
You just see the whole family like this. Oh my God. Like he was like,
You saw the chick sadly place the
Naggers.
tile up there too.
Oh, of course.
I love the court scene when they were like, he was like, y'all can all be nigga guys. Yeah, he
Oh,
was like,
God
wait,
damn it! I said
wait, I could be that, and then they was like, ban. They just made it
Oh,
illegal
yeah.
right away. And then just then seconds later, they all celebrating outside.
And the one black Congress was like, "Come on, you're the biggest one in Washington."
Yeah,
And
he
just
was like, all opposed? Nay.
But-
Just- what the fuck?
But here's something we might forget about that
I think
episode.
what I know what you're gonna talk about.
It's also the episode where Cartman fights the midget.
Yep.
Oh,
They put him in a suit.
words are like. I like bullets.
Look at his face get all red. He's,
He's
like,
like-
a little strawberry.
Trying to take the higher ground and professionally on everything, and Cartman's just unraveling this guy.
All the teachers like, we think it's best you just let this one go. Okay. And he
Everybody just knows not to fuck with Eric.
And
Dude.
that's where like fucking Stan learns the lesson to like stop trying to say like. He finally learns the lesson after Cartman beats up the midget. He's like, I don't get it. Token, I get it. I
get
finally
it."
get it. I don't get it. Now you get it.
Now
Stan.
you get it, Stan. Kissy.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's a part of that episode. Jesse Jackson bends over. He's like the spokesperson for all black people, I guess. And that's like really like him in real life. Like anytime some big racial shit happens, you see his ass just pop on the fucking TV and speak for all black people. So they just made fun of it and like he wanted to apologize for saying the N-word, so he had to go to Jesse Jackson and kiss his ass and have it photographed.
And they shut that down too because Jesse Jackson is not the king of black people.
Yeah.
I told my dad he was.
Oh man.
Fuck.
God.
I wish we
That
could
one does
just,
have
I wish
a lot
we
of
could
elements to
insert
it.
the clips that we were talking about. They're fucking hilarious.
I wish they weren't copyrighted so bad.
Oh,
I don't know, man. I see other people do it. Maybe that's not right, but they might
Do
throw
some
it out there for a
reaction
little bit.
videos. That's what we're gonna turn into.
Yeah.
A reaction video podcast.
Reaction segments to South Park. Just us watching
You're right.
Twitch watching South Park.
Who
I'm
knows
for
where
it.
this could take us?
Right? I can
boy.
actually see that. That's funny. People
Yeah.
just watch us crack up and drink beers.
Just
man.
a
That's
South
funny.
Park pod.
The
Yeah.
flow. Oh, dude, they have an episode
Go
about
over
that.
every episode.
Come in, brah. He just reacts to shit. Just reacting to real life situations.
Oh my
Oh, I'm
That episode is hilarious. I was thinking of that one. But I had informative murder porn. That was a close.
Oh.
I had the sissy. Where
Yeah,
he identified as a girl and had his own bathroom.
His dad is Lord. Yep.
Did you see? Okay, going off
And-
that, one of the more recent ones, I think it was a special, but he was trying to get his mom to get implants, and then he got implants himself.
Oh yeah, they were just ginormous,
Oh my
dude.
god, they were some calcium jugs. They were huge. It's like, Cartman, what are you do? Like, he's already just this short, stocky
He's like,
fourth
Yeah,
grader.
he was like, I don't want to be poor. We're living in a hot dog stand.
Yeah.
I live in a hot dog.
He's trying to get his mom to go across the street where the millionaire's house is and
Oh
bang
yeah,
him.
I forgot he
Yeah.
caused them because he was like competing on a real estate market. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh wow.
The one where they just, we can't outpose them. They're just cracking their necks
Yeah.
and dying.
Oh, I
Bottled
forgot
water.
about that.
Tesla. Bottled water.
I also
Wi-Fi?
had
Wi-Fi?
on my list. I had Crazy Cripples with Jim.
Oh
where
my god, that is a good one.
where Jimmy gets all mad about Christopher Butthole Reeves that he wasn't crippled from birth. He was crippled in an accident, so he starts a gang, the Crips.
The Crips and the Bloods.
And when he makes T-shirts, he finds out that there's already a Crips. So he joins the Denver Crips.
Come on.
And then, he makes the Denver Crips and Bloods become friends with the Lock-In at the Rec Center.
Yeah, lock in, dude. That shit. Oh my god.
Everything works in a lock into the rec center.
They see a dude, he sees a dude Crip walking. Oh, wow, these guys definitely are Crips.
Oh yeah, because they were dancing. Oh.
Oh,
Another one I like was Dances with the Smurfs when he was just shitting on Wendy. Dude.
Oh.
He just 'cause
I don't remember that one.
Where he,
and
like,
There's always
killed all
a
the
few you don't
Smurfs.
remember.
he basically, he just runs a smear campaign against Wendy for like class president for no reason,
Yeah.
and then she turns it around on him at the end.
Yeah, it's called Dances with the Smurfs, dude. That one's fucking.
I'm sure if I
hilarious.
saw a clip, I'd be like, oh yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that.
That
They're
one's
great.
funny, dude.
Dude, the couple I had of Randy were when he thinks he has a disease because he's an alcoholic,
Oh yeah.
and he like shaves his head. He's
Bloody
in a
Mary or
wheelchair,
whatever.
Bloody
with the,
Mary.
with the blanket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stan!
sick.
Stan!
I'm sick.
I have a disease.
Yeah.
It's alcoholism.
I need another beer.
Oh, like when he went to that fountain that was spitting some blood, he just put it all in his face. Oh, I'm cured.
Just cutting past
He's
people in line
Lying.
too.
Yeah. Thinking he has fucking.
Your daughter and I are the same. just like
Oh,
someone's
what's that
elephantitis.
episode? What's that episode when they had like the kid? I don't think it was Butters, and they had one of the kids like kill some guy, like they the alien that was making men cheat. I think that was the Tiger Woods episode or some shit.
Oh yeah.
And then they was like, I feel it. The cheating bug is leaving me. Like,
yeah, the one
it's lifted a spell.
the one soldier's just like, come on guys, we all know we do the same thing. It's just how we are. And they just
And
like,
it's like,
turn on him.
We got one. There's a mole and something. I don't know
Oh!
what they said.
That reminds
Like
me.
every time the guys are talking, they just like look over at their wives like,
That reminded me of when the cop goes undercover and he like nails a whole fraternity. He goes, "Sir, don't you think you're taking this a bit far?" He goes, "I don't think I'm taking this far enough." And then you could hear him say like, when he, "Why don't you just grab the keyboard?"
Yeah.
it's too late. I forgot.
It's not. You're
I'm
on
not
camera.
going
You can
again.
recover.
Hopefully, will it still record if it's locked?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
we're on.
so
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
okay.
fine.
yeah, we've done this before.
Oh, okay.
The video's from the phone.
Yeah.
Well, no, the audio.
The audio,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
this
well,
has happened before.
That's auto.
Can I have another one, buddy? Oh, thanks,
Sure.
bud.
Oh, sure.
And
Add to that ice, bitch.
he goes, "I can fit more of you. I
Oh,
can
yeah,
take
come
more.
on.
You're giving me a bit of a stretch."
Freeze! You're all going to jail for having unprotected sex with a prostitute.
You just
Hand me that
shit.
evidence back.
Oh God.
Oh. Guys, if you're not a South Park fan, please take the time to watch it. It's
Oh my
actually
God.
quite genius. It's genius
Very
because
genius.
like they make the episodes in the moment. They don't plan it for they
used to.
Yeah, I would say they used to. They're all based off of current events.
And it wasn't
So
a
it's
computer
like-
program before
Yeah.
when it started. They were manually moving.
That was only the
Every
first
piece.
episode, but they had animation that made it look closer to it.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
But still, it was
Even
that's
so.
like they
Sorry, Joe.
plan the episode the week before it releases. Or they used to do it like that. So all of it's all like about current events, just making fun of it. That's why.
Have you
it's fucking
seen
hilarious.
the South Park concert in the Red Rocks?
No.
It is hilarious. They do like all of the live, like very popular live scenes or musical stuff
Uh-huh.
at the Red Rocks Amphitheater.
Oh, that'd be fucking hilarious.
It is hilarious. Like they
Joseph
have.
Smith was called a prophet. Dum dum dum
Oh,
dum
that
dum.
is a good episode. Oh my
Dude,
god,
you gotta
there's so many good
that
episodes.
that one was on my list, all about Mormons, because it's got like you just find out all
The
about
Book of Mormon.
Yeah.
The Book of Mormon is loosely based off of that episode, but they like
Mhm.
I heard in an interview they're like after we did that episode we're like, all right, we can't do it much more about the story of Mormonism. We'll just do something else about it.
Okay.
But like the best part about that episode is like Stan decides not to be friends with this kid because he's weirded out by him being a Mormon.
Yeah.
And the kid's like, you know what, Stan? I just wanted to be friends with you. I like my family and I like my religion. You need to really grow up, pal. Just flips him off and leaves.
You got a
Like,
lot of growing up to do.
Yeah, right. Just like what the fuck.
But Randy fights everyone.
Oh, the baseball.
The Little League baseball
yeah.
game.
where they're trying the losing edge. Yep,
Yeah.
that's a great one.
And then
I'm big.
oh, Kyle's cousin.
The first one of that,
Shit.
I don't remember the name of it, but it's Mr. Garrison tries to solve the airline problems
Oh,
by creating
my.
like some thing that basically you're
Oh, what
literally
was it
getting
called?
fucked. I don't remember what it's called.
Oh fuck! What was that?
It's like
called?
some
Oh, they stick their mouth in there and
Yeah,
then they
they
get
gotta,
like,
like, jerk it
inserted.
off.
Yeah, you're sitting on a
Oh.
dildo and jerking off another dildo and,
Wow,
and
blowing
sucking
a
it.
dildo.
Well,
You're
Blowing it.
And they're like, well, at least it beats the airlines. Like the whole.
Yeah, the guy gets in. Well, it beats it, and he
Could you
just
create?
goes.
Could you make this with button controls? Well, I guess so. And like a guy just sits down. I was like, what did he say?
Oh my god.
I'm a little bit country, where Cartman sends himself back in time. He merges with Roku by dipping himself and Roku in a pool of water, so he doesn't have to study for an assignment.
Oh,
he
yeah.
shoots himself.
Yeah,
and then
I
he
remember.
and then to learn more, he kills the official messenger boy to like the Continental Congress. Just like he grabs a stick and like singing Celine. I don't want to wait for life to be. I don't want to wait.
Do you guys remember the first South Park episode you've ever watched?
I remember it was the movie. I remember the one where he was like,
Not Imagination Land. Before that?
No, it was the
No.
one where the first South Park movie where he
Yeah.
got where you got electrocuted for like cussing.
For swearing, yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
all
Cause I
about
was a bitch, she's a
swearing
bitch,
and
bitch,
tearing
she's a
Yeah.
bitch,
up.
bitch in the whole wide world.
I think they do that at the Red Rocks.
Stupid bitch. Just
She's a Kamehameha bitch.
Cartman. Oh man, I love the movie.
Yeah, that was a good one.
How
I
about you?
remember watching that when I was young and like seeing a devil. I do remember that first time.
I remember
Probably at
Devil
my
and
aunt's
Saddam.
house.
I remember seeing animated tits on Comedy Central. I'm like, how is this not getting blurred?
Yeah. I think that's probably Ruff's first. No. Girls
Why is
Gone
there a
Wild.
tent in my pants now?
No, my first episode, which was on my list, was I think The Mystery of the Urinal Deuce.
Oh.
The one where
Really?
Yeah, the one where someone.
That's not early, is it?
No, I saw it on like a Comedy Central late night in like middle school. So
Holy
which
shit, okay.
which is about when it came out when you look back, but not.
I thought it wasn't the first episode in the 90s.
No, it
Yeah, but
was.
This is like season 11 or
Oh,
11, 10, 11.
Yeah, they're on 26 now.
Yeah, so it's
this
like
year.
about when we were in middle school.
damn.
Dude, my first, I think it precedes all of yours, is Starvin' Marvin.
Oh.
Where they sit down at dinner and, well, back up. Cartman and the boys try to get this electronic watch by donating money to starving kids in Africa.
UNICEF or some shit.
Yeah, instead they get shipped a starving African child, and they call him Starvin' Marvin. And they all have this like family dinner with all the friends and their parents and kids, and they get plated appetizers beforehand. And he goes, "This is an appetizer, Starvin' Marvin. This is the meal before the meal."
Shut up, Cartman. He doesn't know what an appetizer is.
God, and then later Cartman gets shipped back to Africa instead
yeah.
of Starvin' Marvin.
Well, I like the second episode with Starvin' Marvin where they like find aliens and shit. There's an alien ship. Like Starvin' Marvin finds an alien ship and then picks them up, and then they find the Marklars, and then the Catholic Church is just chasing them the whole time, and like the channel's trying to
Rabble, 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 rabble.
Now you see, times like this, more than ever, we need money, and it's to get photon lasers when your regular lasers just can't penetrate through a shield.
Dude, they rip on the priests in the Catholic Church in there. The Cumboni,
Oh, yeah.
where they have a machine to clean up the cum of priests and kids and shit. Like, oh my God, that was savage.
Well, they go and they have it written. They have the one where it's written in the Catholic doctrine that priests can have sex with young boys because they're
Yeah.
not allowed to have sex with women. What about the Gil? Well, let's say we forget about the Gilgamesh. Forget about the Gilgamesh!
Rabble, rabble, rabble. That's what I thought the other episode was, but no, you're right.
That's also the one where Cartman learns that if you put food in your butt, you poop out your mouth.
Oh my God. He was like,
Oh,
And then his eyes get like big, like, oh God, it's happening.
Kyle's money. Oh, yes. Hey, Kyle, I took your $20 down to the bank and converted it into pennies. Oh.
Yeah, the last two I had were Caesar Milan episode.
Oh,
My favorite's when all the maids or whatever, the babysitters come by, the nannies.
Oh, yeah.
And
oh yeah.
this is one of the ones like I had on my like iPod Nano or whatever, the one that had the screen.
The video.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that one. Like I had like a random Family Guy episode on there.
Yep.
So,
I had
like,
like
I
a whole season, I think.
Right. So
Oh.
you'd always watch those. So you knew him pretty well. And he had he had his Xbox, and he goes, "Don't try to bogart my Xbox, you fat bitch." And then he like tears this nanny a new one where he's like,
Is
He's
that why
talking
you
about
don't
her-
have kids?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he was like
Talking
"See,
about her
you love
eggs
kids
shriveling up."
much. Why don't you have any of your own?
Yeah.
Well, I just never had a chance or something. Oh, or is it because you couldn't find somebody to like give
Yeah.
you kids, and now your eggs are all
Yeah.
shriveled up?
"Yeah,
That's,
While
End
you're-
up in a mental hospital or some shit.
While
that's no
your
inconvenience, isn't
uterus-
it?
uterus going unused and old and slowly shriveling up." You bastard! He gets treated like a dog by Caesar Milan, trying to train him.
It's funny that she tried to like date him at the end.
Yeah.
She was like,
Oh.
"No, I must be going now."
And then
No,
he
not
immediately
really.
reverts.
Yeah, I thought we had something going on.
And then after the show, I'll buy you a Force Ranger. Could I perhaps get
Or was it two mega
two Mega
something?
Rangers?
Yeah.
Ring, 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 ring.
And then the last one was Butter's multi-personality disorder or whatever it was.
Oh yeah. that was
Oh
a
my
good
God, yeah.
And then the
I loved
only
when he was like-
Asian guy in the town is actually white, but they
Yeah.
go along making him think he's Asian.
Yeah, the
Yep.
Chinese guy and the Japanese
Yeah.
guy are like speaking to each other in their Asian accents. Speak English. I can't understand what you're saying.
Oh, the Sentai pad! God damn it!
Oh, that's what I was thinking
Fuck.
about earlier when you guys were
Why
saying.
won't he read?
Yeah, when you guys were saying they made it in a week, you should watch the 1 week till air when they showed that how they made the Human Sentai Pad episode.
Literally video behind the scenes.
Which there's a scene in that where, so Human Sentai Pad, Human Centipad, but with an iPhone and iPad on either end of it, is basically the gist of that invention. And the reason it came about is because Kyle and among others did not read the whole new user agreement on iTunes, which reads-
mouth to another butthole of
So-
another.
So one of the jokes in it is like, "You don't read that? Are you kidding me?"
Because no one reads
Yeah,
it.
everybody was like, "I read it."
It's like, "You don't?" But so there's a scene in it where they're like shitting in each other's mouth, and like when they're recording it, they initially had like the fart sounds or whatever, where it's just like they like watch it back. It's like, no, we're gonna need to make the heads like shake more, and we're gonna need to make it even louder. So it goes. It's just like so violent. And
Do you want a
horrible, but-
cuttlefish and asparagus? Or vanilla paste? Oh, I'm sorry, Kyle, but cuttlefish and asparagus just is too delicious. And then they'll, if you want out, just sign right here. And he signs real quick. God damn it! Why won't it read?
The scene just breaks away. Like, yeah.
The
Oh.
background.
Yeah, the FBI is like
Yeah.
the FBI makes them sign a release to
Yep.
to unsew them from each other. Steve Jobs just comes out of nowhere, and then when he presents it, he's just like, "And we're certain it will read right."
Dude, all these episodes are coming back to me where they go to what's that? Health Foods or whatever the fuck it's called.
Whole
Whole
Foods?
Whole
Foods.
Foods, where they go to there and they
Oh, the gentrifying episode.
harass Randy because he's not donating to starving kids or something. Where they do at the checkout lines where it's like, oh, do you want to donate $1 to whatever? And he just never does it, and he gets like called out over the
Yeah, on
intercom and all this
intercom.
shit.
Oh, yeah.
So you don't want to give 15 cents to starving children.
Oh, they're all living in their safe
You're
spaces.
just gonna keep that 15 cents in your pocket.
Oh my-
Just-
And then he finally donates $1, and they have a wall for people who donate $1, and it's only him. Everyone else is like 10, 50, 100.
Just gaslighting the whole time.
Oh yeah.
It's safe to say that I'll be watching South Park tonight.
Yep, I'm gonna
Yeah.
watch the Wacky Races episode. That one's one of my very favorite ones. I think it's in that same season too, where it's all about taxi and Uber alternatives, and Timmy opens his own thing,
Oh my
Handy
god.
car?
Handy car, yeah.
Oh, that
and
was
then they
a good
bring back Wacky Race. Holy shit, Wacky Races! We need to get cereal.
one.
If this is anything like usual, Muttley and his Dick Dastardly and Muttley will be up to their usual tricks. Like much blood will be spilled today or some shit. They
God
took
damn.
it super seriously.
That
Oh,
was a
shit.
good episode. Have you guys ever played I know you've played the video game, have you?
No.
Yep,
I'm
on
not-
the 64.
Oh my god. Oh, the
No.
OG one.
Yeah,
no.
I played it on
No.
there.
No,
I don't even
I was
know
talking
what
about
you
the.
did on there. I remember the aliens was in there.
I heard that one was bad because like even the guy like Trey and Matt, the creators of South Park, say that one's bad because it's like they didn't really have any hand in it, so the people who did it just did a bad job.
Yeah, I just don't even remember the point of it. I think you can play
No, the-
snowball fights or some shit.
The one I was thinking of is more recent of the Stick of Truth and the Fractured Butthole.
Oh no, I never played that.
The
one.
Stick of Truth, or wait, no, I skipped that one because I played like half of it, so I wanted to start new with something else, and it was the Fractured Butthole, and there's one scene where you're talking to Jimmy, or who's the guy on the crutches?
Jimmy.
Jimmy. Yep.
Jimmy is in the wheelchair.
You're right. And Jimmy is like stuttering and all of a sudden an A button pops up so you could skip it. Otherwise, he's just gonna keep fucking doing it. It was hilarious. And then there's another one where you're in the alien spaceship and Randy's like being probed. And like if you don't get it right, he gets probed. And it is gruesome. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Randy, another episode that would have made my list is the
The games are fun though.
games is the one where he makes the world's largest shit.
Oh yeah.
Up the down
Oh.
steroid where
Oh.
Cartman enters.
That noise is right on par with that. That's exactly how he was sounding.
Dude, my youngest brother had when I was still living at home, he was super constipated, and when it finally like they gave him the meds to break it up and shit, like my room was bordering the bathroom and it sounded like that. Like the whole time. It was, and when
One of my favorite gifts.
and when he was done,
Yes.
just like thank God. Oh, it's finally over.
Yeah, Randy starts crying, dude. Oh, the Guinness Book of World. Who was he trying to beat?
Bono,
Bono.
who is a living piece of shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh god, that I do that all like there's sometimes I like don't think about it, but I'm on the toilet and I got a mean steamer going on and I'm like, hot. And I'm like, wait, and then I pause, I'm like, did I just do that? Like God damn it, I did.
It just pops out.
Oh,
when
I do
it's
that
not.
shit too. I do random shit that I say it from fucking TV shows. all
I'll
the
send
time.
Snapchats of me just going hot.
Oh, we should make that another segment of random TV show things that we've implemented into our personalities. Jesus
That's a lot. Of
There
that.
was one from
I know.
SpongeBob the other day I did, and Visser was
Oh
geeking
my!
out.
Oh yeah,
Saw
Visser
that!
has been fucking. What's that
No,
one?
it wasn't that.
Da-dee, da-da-doo,
Yeah, that's what I was doing. He was dying, dude. I'm like,
Yeah.
I
He's
just
been
do
doing
that.
it. Yeah, he's been doing that every time we go out. He'll just randomly do it. now.
La da dee, la da doo, la da dum.
Oh, you got him to get back on that?
I did while playing Fortnite with the brother.
Good going. Oh, God.
Yeah, well, my
Well,
apologies.
guys, if you
Yeah, I
enjoyed
think we're
this,
here.
please go check out South Park.
Yeah, watch South Park.
This
Like,
is a
comment,
free ad of
subscribe.
South Park.
Yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe your favorite episode in the comments on YouTube.
Cheers,
which
boys.
yeah,
we
follow
have
us on
now.
YouTube. You'll see us up there.
Peace.
Peace.